Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to speak on immersive learning environments and how they fit into an organization's learning strategy. As technology evolves from Web 0.0 to Web 2.0 and now Web 3.0, we are seeing new opportunities for more interactive, authentic, and engaging learning experiences. I will begin by defining immersive learning environments and then share what I know about them. I will discuss the potential benefits, obstacles, and research regarding the positive impact of immersive learning environments on effective learning. Immersive learning environments, ILEs, are digital or virtual domains that mimic actual or imagined experiences in three dimensions. ILEs integrate both real time elements, for example, audio, chat, and collaborative elements, as well as non real time components such as embedded lessons, si- simul- simulations, and objects. ILEs provide a sense of presence and active engagement rather than passive content consumption. Instead of reading about how to respond to a workplace safety hazard, for example, learners can strap on a headset and practice ways to respond to that hazard in a safe virtual space. Let's discuss some of the things that I know about ILEs. Immersive learning environments are currently being used throughout industry, with application areas in healthcare, aviation, and corporate safety training, in which learners can hone critical skills that are either too risky, too costly, or too logistically impossible to practice in the real world. For example, medical students can virtually practice surgeries. Pilots can practice emergency maneuvers in flight simulators, and workers can practice with workplace hazards in a controlled environment. These immersive experiences have the capacity to improve retention of skills, engagement, and even decision making under duress. And this is particularly why it has become standard practice in high stakes training. My personal experience with immersive learning environments. While I cannot personally say that I have used full virtual reality in my fourth grade classroom, I have utilized simulation style modules and interactive three-dimensional tools that help achieve that feeling of immersion in the content. My students have been able to experience virtual science labs and interactive experiments online. Likewise, my students have utilized a 3D geography program to manipulate maps and observe environments across the globe. Although these experiences are not full VR experiences, they do facilitate engagement in an interactive, hands on approach to concepts that work to meet IB goals of inquiry, critical thinking, and collaboration. In the activities, I referenced students take more active roles, including asking questions, predicting, and solving problems, which is part of the inquiry process that the IB curriculum supports. I have observed that when students interact with content in this way, they seem to retain content knowledge for longer and are more eager to contribute in class and are more collaborative. The only limiting factor is access. Virtual reality headsets and the software needed for advanced experience and learning is usually expensive and not possible yet in charter school environments. However, even with the tools I have and have used at our school, I believe these experiences ultimately show the possibilities of fully immersive learning environments to increase student engagement of conceptual understanding, and IB learner profile traits such as inquirers, thinkers, and communicators. In addition, the IB promotes global mindedness and interdisciplinary learning. Immersive experiences can connect students to a global context, events in history, or to a real world problem that makes their learning relevant to their experience. Ultimately, immersive learning environments not only provide a safe way to practice while being inviting and interactive, but also provide several learning experiences more naturally than other types of learning environments, and they also support IB goals for inquiry, reflectivity, collaborative learning, and conceptual understanding. Motivation for designers and stakeholders. There are several reasons curriculum designers and stakeholders may be inclined to utilize immersive learning environments. 1. Improved engagement and retention. Immersive experiences provide a more interactive and an experiential learning opportunity and can lead to improved retention and overall learner outcomes. Skill development. Immersive experiences can be particularly beneficial for skills that need to be practiced, including science experiments, lab procedures, emergency response, or soft skills like communication and collaboration. 3. Engagement for today's learners. Students who are digitally natives are familiar with interactive technology, and although worksheets and lectures will always be used, immersive experiences are more stimulating. 4. Return on investments, ROI. Stakeholders will be engaged when immersive experience can shorten training time, reduce errors, improve comprehension, and enhance student performance. Support for curriculum is the fifth motivation. In the IB context, immersive experiences support inquiry based learning, collaboration, critical thinking, and real application, therefore, contributing to students in meeting curriculum aims. 6. Differentiated instruction opportunities. Immersive experiences provide multiple pathways for learning and allow for multiple intelligences, which is imperative in a classroom. 7. Future ready preparation. The more we can utilize technology rich problem solving experiences, the more stakeholders can assist learners in developing 21st century skills like digital literacy and adaptability in a global environment. Some practical obstacles of immersive learning environments. There is no doubt that this sort of technology comes with real challenges. 1. Cost. Virtual reality headsets, content development, and IT infrastructure can be high cost. 2. Accessibility. Not every learner can acquire the hardware, bandwidth, or physical abilities to learn through the virtual reality platform. 3. Instructor preparation. Instructors or trainers must understand how to design and facilitate learning in those spaces or it will not be used. 4. Cognitive overload. When an environment is too distracting or poorly designed, it can actually deter learning rather than promote it. 5. Integration with current curriculum and standards. Assessing whether immersive experiences meet required learning outcomes, assessment standards, and pacing guides can be difficult. And 6. Maintenance and tech support. Virtual reality devices, software updates, and troubleshooting will require a continuous level of tech performance, with some potential breakdown to learners and impact on pulling from IT resources to support the learner experience. The impact on cognitive processes, memory, and engagement. There is a positive outlook with research on immersive environments. Research suggests that immersive environments have the potential to enhance learner engagement by increasing the interactivity and the fun of training. Additionally, immersive environments improve retention of knowledge since learners will be able to remember things they have experienced rather than things they have read. On the cognitive side, immersive environments can promote a deeper understanding of learning because they allow learners to apply knowledge in authentic situations. With that in purview, research also reminds us that design quality matters. If the immersive environment is cluttered and confusing, then learning may become complicated due to an increase in cognitive load. In short, immersive environments for learning are powerful tool for learners to but they require careful design and organization to be aligned with learning outcomes. To wrap up, immersive learning environments are an exciting and novel advancement in education and training. While income and access may represent challenges, the potential benefits of potentially having learners more engaged, better memory retention of knowledge, and ultimately better skill development will encourage researchers and practitioners to continue to investigate. It may be best for organizations to begin small with targeted pilot studies from small groups, experiment and carefully design the experience and go from there. Immersive learning environment could eventually be a part of an organization's future learning strategies. Thank you for listening, and I am excited to hear your thoughts about where these environments might fit into your area.